All right, good morning, guys. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. Let me just grab a drink, you guys. 2 seconds. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome back, everyone. Gold to all-time highs again. Absolutely insane. Yeah, gold to 3,000. I know, it's looking likely. It's looking likely. Hey, everyone. Welcome back. Good morning from Hamburg. Good morning, man. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you too, man. Good to see you too. Good to be back on. We got Goldie at back to all-time highs. Absolutely insane. Printed new all-time highs yesterday. Absolutely huge. What have we spiked into? And again here today as well. 2,994 on gold. Absolutely huge. Huge. Yesterday's candle was insane. A very little bottom wick and a 560 tick bullish candle. Absolutely insane. Insane. But, you know, our job is very simple today. All we're looking for is buys. So, I'm not taking any sells today on gold. I'm not selling gold at all-time highs. So all we're going to be waiting for is fake out buys. And our hard part is done. You know, we have our bias, which is the hardest part. That's bullish. So, as soon as we start getting back above some levels, great, we got longs. And we've got some pretty decent ranges to play on gold here today as well. Once you start grabbing lows and getting back above here, you know, 70 tick range, huge. Some big levels. Made 450 on the move, nice, good man, well done. Told you guys for 16 years that gold hit 3,000. Yeah, it's a incredible push. But yeah, all we want to be doing here now is just waiting for buy opportunities. It's very simple. We're not selling gold, of course. All we're waiting to do is price, you know, current hourly. Previous hourly was nice. Came down, grabbed lows, held support, closed bullish. And this hourly, straight back down. 4 hourly wicking some major highs. Again, me personally, I have zero desire to sell that. The easiest trade is going to be going long. So if we start wicking back above here in the next 26 minutes, we got longs. And buying gold looks very nice. Very nice. You guys have to excuse me. I got a bit of a cold coming on. My throat's a little bit sore today. Been back in the Europe cold for a week and instantly got a cold. Yeah, temp drop from barley. Yeah, 100%, man. Very, very hard. So yeah, all I'm pretty much thinking here on gold. Come down, grab the lows, get back above, and then we look for the longs. Kind of got a very similar setup to yesterday as well, where you could even, you know, come back up this head and shoulders as well. Oh really? No, I didn't, Jimmy. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Which, you know, like I say, this range here is a 65 tick range, which is a very, very nice range. 65 tick range is very nice. I'll stay on for about an hour here today, guys. My mum has flown over to Rome to see us whilst we're here in Europe, so stay on for about an hour and then pretty much go enjoy the day, especially with gold. Goldie ripping all-time highs, but if we can get something here, fantastic. But again, given the fact that we're only really looking for buys, our job's super simple. Wait for price to get back above here and then we can long. Yesterday on gold, in the London session, we absolutely ripped. You guys on YouTube, you guys on Zoom already spoke about it. We were saying that we weren't selling. This is the reason I was not selling gold yesterday. It's because the way you were just creeping down ever so slightly. Let me just skip this. The way you were kind of just creeping down, I was like, I don't trust these sells. And I wanted to get in these longs, but you didn't really close back above, but you just ripped the whole entire push. But it was nice to see that, you know, our long bias did come in. Look how many equal highs we had. Hadn't grabbed any of the highs. Look at this, all equal highs. All of these are coming to be grabbed. And I absolutely ripped it. Absolutely ripped it. And then New York, grabbed some highs, held resistance, grabbed the lows, and then boom. Massive, massive rip in New York as well. What time is this? Around 1:30 London time. Huge. Like 400 plus tick move was massive. Wow, no, I didn't actually. No, I didn't feel any of the earthquake. No, I didn't even see that. I just saw it there. It's quite far down. Where was it? Yeah, wow, crazy. Hits Naples, yeah, wow. No, we didn't hear that. Didn't feel that at all. That's crazy. There was an earthquake in Naples. Pretty, yeah. Now you got me. What time in Milan? It's 7:30 in the morning, man. 7:30 in the morning. Goldie's starting to find some support here, guys. Any sort of fake outs back above this level. You haven't come down these lows, but you just grab previous lows. You start grabbing these lows and closing bullish, I'm going to go long. With gold at all-time highs, I'm trying to buy gold at any opportunity. 5 minutes looking quite nice there as well. Even just to pull back into these areas, this could be good. This could be very nice. $15, do we need to wait for? Yeah, I probably would like to see the 15 actually get back above first. You're gonna get a nice 5-minute closure above, but given the 15 and 30 was very bearish. Remember, this hourly hasn't closed below just yet as well. So this hourly could be grabbing the previous lows to hold this support and flip bullish. But given the fact that 30 has closed above, I would like to see at least a 15. Yeah, at least a 15. Nice grab of the lows there. Grab the lows, nice breakout. I don't know why when I flick off this screen it pauses the zoom. Yeah, big buys after we jumped off yesterday. But to be honest, it wasn't the easiest to catch. There wasn't any real breakouts before it kind of happened. It kind of just got back above the level and just ripped. Like, given the fact that you just crept down so much yesterday, if you tried to catch the bottom every single time, it wouldn't have worked. So I was like, okay, cool. There's no need to jump in until it actually breaks out. Like, here, every time you tried to close bullish, it wouldn't have worked. Close bullish wouldn't have worked. So this close of bullish, the past however many times wouldn't have worked. So I was like, okay, cool. Well, given the fact that we've just been creeping down and this could easily just keep creeping down, I was like, I want to wait for a closure at least back above this. And then by that point, you just absolutely ripped. And then once you came this high, I was like, well, okay, well, I'm not gonna bite up there. So that's pretty much the move done. But it was nice to see it actually playing out. We could have some buys soon here on gold as well. Hey, Mikey, what's going on, man? Yeah, 15 to get back above. Nice little bottom wick. Managing to here. We're trying to see if we can squeeze this higher. Minute getting back above, which is nice. Although you didn't come all the way down here, doesn't really matter. You've grabbed these lows and holding this support with an overall bullish bias. That's good enough for me. Good enough for me. If you start breaking back below, you can consider them lows, but I don't really care about what could happen. I'm trying to trade what I see. As long as you're grabbing lows, holding major support, break it out, boom. Oh yeah, Asia one, yeah. Yep. Little rip down. Big push up. A bit of aggressive range there here in Asia. Very, very aggressive range. Very choppy. And then big rip up towards the end of Asia. And then look at that. Massive push back down. That was a very, very, very aggressive rip up. Almost 100 ticks. And then bam. 120 back down. That's huge. Massive, massive, massive. I've got the 15 close coming about 1 minute here as well. What do you prefer? 67% win rate with 25% for the year, or 81% win rate with ending 15% for the year. I mean, win rate doesn't really matter too much to me as long as you're profitable. Who cares? If I can get 25% a year, it'd be great. I don't really focus on don't really honestly look at win rate much at all. If you have a better win rate, cool, might help for psychology. But if you're getting 25% for the year, yeah, that's fantastic. That's amazing. I'd say I'd want to be getting a little bit more than 15%. Yeah, if it's just what I take 25% of 15, I'd take 15. Sorry, 25. Any day. So 15 is just grab the lows, close nice and bullish there. So if we can get a bottom wick, we're going to see if we can fill this range here on Goldie. Fill this range. Come back up into here and much higher. Yeah, even if it was a 10% win rate, yeah, I wouldn't mind so much about the win rate, but if I'm getting 25%, yeah, it's good. Unfortunately not. I need a bottom wick on this 15 though, in order for me to want to buy it. Oh, you get a little one there, tiny one. We're just gonna rip it from here, Goldie. %25% is only for this year since January the 6th. Awesome, man, awesome. If we reject from here and we don't grab these highs, that'll be perfect because that'll be a lot of people trying to jump in shorts. That could leave a liquidity level, then great, we can buy. You got a 6 tick bottom wick, 0.6 tick bottom wick on the 15. Yeah, literally, bro. And look at that hourly, straight flipping. Look at that hourly, that's insane. This was a huge instant bottom wick. Look at that. That's insane. That is nuts. Excuse me. Excuse me. What a rip. What a rip. Straight for the highs, look at that. Only the 5 minute gave it, that's crazy. What size do I trade for gold? I stick to one contract. Let's trade one contract. All the trades I take on my top step accounts is all just one contract. Copied across the 4 accounts. I just stick to one contract every time. You get about 20, 30 ticks, you know, $200, $300 times by 4. What a rip on Goldie. That's annoying. I mean, a 5 minute fake out was there, but I was like, I'm not gonna take I don't want to take a 5 minute fake out when the 15 hasn't actually closed back above. But we still could get it though, you know. 30 minutes engulfing back below. Look at the 30 minute price action, not even that clean yet. Get a bottom wick, you still, you know, but buying gold into all time highs. So this level is a management point. There's nothing to say we can't just keep ripping. Look at the 4 hour. Came all the way down, ripped the 4 hour lows. There's nothing to say we can't keep tapping into all time highs. Look at that hourly. That was an insane bottom wick. Absolutely insane. But how many people would have been trying to short that? Lots of people trying to short this push down, trying to catch gold at all-time highs. Rip straight back up. Straight back up. So if we can get a decent bottom wick on the next 30, you know, we do still have 30 into here and potentially, you know, 70 into there. Hi Aaron, hey man, what's going on? That nice little 5-minute fake out there though. Grab those back above, held it. Not very often the 5-minute will be cleaner than every other time frame. Not very often. Anywhere back down in this region, I'll still buy gold. Coming up to about 7 AM London time as well. Look at that hourly. That hourly is insane. That was beautiful. To be fair, if this hourly closes like this, well, the next hourly is still going to give a bottom wick before pushing. That was a very, very, very nice flip. Let's see if we can actually sustain above now. We just came all the way up. We created the top wick, and we're starting to reject. As long as this hourly holds back above this level, next hourly, come down for the bottom wick, and then fulfill this whole range. You can risk off if you start getting like back below here. This level we broke below, broke straight back above, held it, support, support, support. As long as we can hold this level, you know, we do still have a lot here. This 30-minute bullish engulfing candle could be our confirmation candle. And then the next one will be our entry candle. I wouldn't take it in. The only reason I wouldn't take this 5-minute one, like it was valid. Here, where is it? Here. Like you broke back, you grabbed the lows, you broke back above the support. But if you try to take 5-minute breakouts when every other time frame is closing against you, it's very rare that it's going to work out. So like the previous 15 was bearish, breaking below the level. 30-minute as well, you know, very bearish. So for me personally, if the 15 and 30-minute are closing bearish like this, I'm not dropping down to the 5-minute looking for longs. I was just kind of drawing it up there, but it's very risky. Unless it's like the last 5-minute of the 15, for example, then you can take a riskier entry. But at that point, it's like, sometimes it's just worth waiting for the close. Well, if it was, you know, maybe the last 5 of the 30, you could try and get in before the breakout. But it is risky. It's very risky. It's not wrong. It's not invalid completely. It's just, you have to understand it's a little bit more risky. But if it's the final, you know, the last 5 of the 15, well, if it doesn't close bullish, you know, you can get out straight away. Pretty much like the buys we took yesterday. But for me personally, yeah, if I wasn't sitting here scalping anyway, I would see that previous 30, and I'll be like, cool, we've closed bearish, let me come back to the next 30. As soon as the next 30 closes back above, cool, then I can trade. More times than not, if you try and trade a 5-minute breakout after a, you know, 30 and 15's closed against you, you won't have a very good time. It did play out in this situation, but more times than not, yeah, a 5-minute breakout when a 30-minute has engulfed bearish, you can easily get faked out. That's the reason I didn't take it. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I just need to, you guys on YouTube, the camera will die out for 2 seconds. I just need to switch the wires around. Where are we? You can hear me, but you can't see me. Where is it? Let me fix this. Wrong one. Cool. 2 seconds, guys. Yeah, it is. This is nice though, to be honest. I'm glad we're not just ripping. Explain your point of view. Yeah, of course, man, no worries. It's very important, you know. I only really like to look at the 5 minute once I've got confirmation of the higher time frame. Otherwise, like I say, if you try and trade 5 minute breakouts every single time, you can, you know, you can get caught up in stuff like this, and that's where you could massively blow up your P&L, blow up your psychology, blow up everything. So I only really like to take 5 minute breakouts, you know, once the high time frame has actually closed how I want it to close. Look at that, 15. Look at that. Don't get too trigger happy just yet. Is this a setup? Is what a setup? I don't know what you're on about. If it was a setup and I was in it, I'd tell you guys a minute. If I'm not showing my screen, I'm not telling you a minute, I'm not going to swap, I'm not in it. I haven't taken anything here just yet. I'm just waiting to see this. Hourly close now, because it looked like we're going to flip nice and bullish, but now you're grabbing the highs and potentially closing bearish, which is not what I want to see. I want this is actually closing bullish, because you came down, you grabbed the lows, you've also grabbed the highs. I really want to see this actually close above the previous wick of the hourly. It's got 3 minutes to close nice and bullish, which it absolutely can. Gold can do anything at the last couple of minutes. Yeah, I still like gold to come all the way back up into here. Like 2990. I think that's a very, very nice level for the currency to come up into. And, you know, what did you not really do here before this push down in Asia? Never really re-grabbed the highs here. So you got perfect double top at this all-time high level as well. Some very nice levels. Alright guys, give me 2 seconds. I'm just gonna make a coffee whilst we got 1 minute till this hourly is gonna close. As soon as we get this hourly close, we'll see what we get for the next hour and see what trades we can get. It'll be 2 seconds. All right, let's have a look, guys. We've got a little espresso here to get us going. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So hourly's just come down. Grab the lows, held support, but also finding some resistance. However, we are coming down for an instant bottom wick here, which is quite nice. Coming down for an instant bottom wick means, you know, the hourly is likely going to create one at any point. So to me, this could become another level where we could target. So let me check a look at the 30. 30 was nice as well. Not nice, but not the worst. You did get back above. You grabbed the lows, closed nice and bullish. But you have been, you know, bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish. But the fact that this is an instant bottom wick, that's the only thing I do like here. We're also grabbing previous 15-minute lows as well. So if we start all of a sudden getting back above here, I'm going to look for longs. If we close below, that's fine. As soon as we get back above, cool, fake out buys. Simple, super simple. To me, this is nice. Definitely not the cleanest by any means, but it is nice, the fact they're coming down for this instant bottom wick. So as soon as we do start wicking back above, great. Oh, holy shit, that's strong. See, this is nice. This is looking nice here on gold. As soon as we start wicking back above, we can look for the longs. Got a decent stop as well. If you start breaking back below here, you know you can look to get out. Oh man, fucking hell, that's awful. What would this flip look like? 15 tick stop loss, not bad. What do you have on the futures? Let me take this out full screen. Sorry, Zoom guys. I don't know why it keeps pausing the Zoom when I change screen. Start flip. I'm not in any buy orders here, guys. No orders in just yet. I am considering the flip, but I'm not in just yet. It's the first 5 minutes of the hourly, which is looking nice. How do I stop that from going full screen? We just come up for a little bit of a top wick there. Let's see how this fly is going to close. 15 is grabbing the lows, which is nice. What would this look like? I do like this area for longs. I just don't really like the price action. No, you're gonna fill in that 5 wick now. You're gonna come down, fill in these 5-minute wicks first. If you start grabbing these previous lows and then holding above, then I'll absolutely take it. You're coming close to this previous low, so it makes me think you're very likely going to fill in this wick first. Bitcoin, we can have a look at Bitcoin, man. Also heard different videos and observed this. Sometimes price runs quickly to grab liquidity, then reverse in direction. That's exactly how we trade, man. I trade purely based off liquidity. I'm trying to find out what most people are trying to do and how can I take advantage of it. That's how all of my trades are based off, man. For instance, buying gold into these previous hourly highs. This was your liquidity level, exactly the same as this dotted line. These dotted lines on my charts are liquidity levels. So most people would have been trying to buy off this support here. Most people are trying to buy here. Where's their stop? Just below the previous low. So price comes down, liquidates people's stop loss, and then has the pushes. So yeah, that's exactly how I trade. I'm trying to buy and sell into where most retail traders will have their stops. Look at this rip back down here on Goldie. What a rip back down. Yeah, let's have a quick look at Bitcoin. Oh, look at this, copper. We spoke about yesterday. I don't trade copper very often, or I have confidence enough to take it. You guys who trade copper, I think it was Sean sent in this chart yesterday. Nice call there, Cian. Where are you, Cian? Cian, are you here? Very nice call yesterday. I think Sean posted this in a Zoom yesterday. For price to come down, grab these lows, and then come and target the highs. It was pretty perfect actually. Rip the lows, then grab the lows and closed bullish, and they're the trades you want. You want price to grab lows, close bullish above your level, then you can trade. You know, you don't try and buy in before that. Yeah, our copper boy with the copper signals. Broke back above, came back down, held it, and then pushed. They're the trades you guys want. You know, don't get too much FOMO on gold yesterday when it just closed above and just ripped. And these are the trades you guys want. You got trendline liquidity coming down as well. You got liquidity grab. Man, that was very, very clean. I think sorry, Chris actually took it as well. I believe Chris took it as well. Very, very nice. Let me have a quick look at gold before we look at Bitcoin. Wait there, I'll look at Bitcoin in a second. I could have buys on the flip here soon. Yeah, there's Cian. Where's Cian? I just saw Cian's name. There's Cian. Here on YouTube, good man. Actually sent a signal on Discord. Sent the full financial advice signal. Let me see. I saw your I saw the outcome of it in the copper chat this morning. Where was it? Oh yeah, beautiful. Yeah, nice trend line building up. Yeah, beautiful. Cool, Sean. You did post it in Discord as well. Very, very nice. Beautiful, beautiful, cool man. In the copper chat as well. Sean keeping the copper chat alive. Good man. Good man. Look at this Goldie. Fucking hell. Look at this 30-minute here, guys. This is crazy. All right, let's have a look at Bitcoin. See, sometimes I look at copper like that and I go, damn, copper's so clean sometimes. And some other times, like we said in the retreat, sometimes I look at copper and I don't know what the hell's going on with copper. But that was very clean. Bitcoin. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin last week was extremely bearish. Very, very bearish. I think this big rejection here was a massive trap for people jumping in longs. Stop loss goes just below. Came all the way back down, filled in this wick, and grabbed the lows. That's what you kind of get when you get these wick fills. If you haven't actually broken back above a level, doesn't always mean this is a liquidity grab. It could easily be a wick fill. So you came all the way back down, filled in the wick, but you are still hovering around 80,000. 80,000 is a huge, huge, huge level for Bitcoin, which will be tough to get it. It will be tough to get it below there and hold it for a long period of time, in my opinion. You can come down back into 75, which is where I have my alert of potential buying opportunities around 75. But to be honest, 80,000 is a big, big, big level. Big, big, big level. You probably, to be honest, because of last week was so bearish, I wouldn't be surprised to create some big ranges in there. If you do, come down and re-grab lows, tap in 75. To me, that'd be a very, very, very good level to see if you can bounce from. Look at this on gold, guys. Holy shit. Holy shit. So yeah, I'd personally like Bitcoin to, depends on how, like, you know, because you can trade micro Bitcoin on Top Step as well. It depends on if you're day trading it or more so looking for like a longer term play. Longer term play, 80,000 is still a good level. For me personally, I would just like to see 70s. 75, sorry. Oh, look at that. Nasdaq coming starting to have a bounce as well. No, maybe not. Not really. That's what confuses me. I don't know, top or bottom wick. There's no top or bottom wick. Wow, let me see. Yeah, that's insane. Look at that. That is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy price action. Be careful here, guys. We don't have to force anything. I'd love to take a trade with you guys on a Friday, end the week off strong, but I will not get chopped up in this range. We have to keep our accounts. This is some pretty aggressive ranges, especially when you look at the 30-minute. Look at that 30-minute. Bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish. A lot of chop. That's what confused me in the current liquidity grab when price grabbed and closed above the 5-minute. I hesitate to enter, but sometimes price does give a good trade. No. The biggest part of liquidity grabs is waiting for price to actually grab lows and break out. Otherwise, you never know what's a liquidity grab and what's just a break and retest to push lower. So for me, if we start grabbing lows and then breaking out, cool, that's when I can trade, then that's my liquidity grab confirmed. Which, you know, you'll see me take here if we can get a trade here as well. If we get a trade, I'll explain to you how I take them in. But yeah, the biggest thing of a liquidity grab is, you know, when prices grab in these lows, you don't all of a sudden just start buying for no reason. You have to wait for price to actually break out of the liquidity grab to know that it's a true liquidity grab. Otherwise, there's nothing to say, you know, you can't just grab these lows, retest and push lower. And if you try jumping longs here, you just get stopped out. So for me personally, if I trade liquidity grabs, it has to grab lows, break out, cool, then I can get my trade. Like here, lovely fake out buys, pushed. Here, didn't rework, straight back down, that's fine, that's trading. Is this going to reject and start getting back above here in gold? Look at this, 15 coming in 1 minute. This is a crazy push down. Some very aggressive all-time high ranges. Espresso's not very good, is it?
Okay.
Not very good, is it? This is so strong. Yeah, I still take flip entries, man, absolutely. If there's an instant bottom wick, yep. Look at this on Goldie. Yeah, but for me personally, I've only traded like 1 day this week, which was yesterday. I haven't really been trading too much this week. Still having a very nice month though, but yeah. Oh, the sun's coming out. What's March so far? Any excuse, man, any excuse. Look at it though, it's just beautiful. It is a big level of resistance though. I'm not sure if we're going to dip down or we're going to have a liquidity grab high, I'm not sure. So we got to make the most of it, man. Yeah, absolutely, man, just the direction, that's the thing. These are quite big ranges, you know, 45 ticks. What does copper have for today? Oh man, look at copper. Look at copper. I was in copper buys from all the way down here. Oh my days. These buys made a lot of sense though. Look at this. Look at this, huge. Anyone who would have been short in here stops above this high, looking for this big play down. Came straight back up, ripped all of the liquidity. So to be honest, to start trading copper now up here, it doesn't really make much sense. If you wanted to trade copper, you know, Wednesday and Thursday were 2 pretty decent days. Tuesday, you're not really too sure. But once Tuesday grabs lows and engulfs back bullish, well, buys on Wednesday and Thursday are very, very nice because you have very, very clear liquidity targets. But now you are grabbing these highs. This is where it starts to get a little bit riskier because anything can happen up here. Buying into all-time high, into these liquidity highs is fantastic. But now that you get up here, if you hadn't already traded copper this week, to me, it's just kind of trying to force trades a little bit. Yeah, where is all-time highs on copper? Is it anywhere near? Is that the highs there? Oh, yeah, it fucking wouldn't surprise me. All-time high liquidity. Look at that. Yeah, really wouldn't surprise me. $6 as well. 575. Man, it could be huge. Could be huge. Yeah, 520, huge. Same as Goldie. Look at Goldie on the monthly as well. And this is what we were said on the retreat. I was actually initially this month looking to sell gold for a bit of a bottom wick, but once you started coming close to this massive wick rejection last month, it was like, okay, you're very likely going to get a wick fill. And you came straight back up and filled in that wick. So massive rejection, massive trap to bring in, you know, people looking for huge swing shorts. As soon as it comes close to it, well, you're going to grab it, so then you end up filling it in. Just a quick look at the US dollar as well. What's the US dollar up to? Let's get rid of this. That head and shoulders played out on the US dollar as well. Look at that, that was actually beautiful. Came up, filled in the head and shoulders, held 107.5. Massive sell-off. Massive sell-off. Again, huge support, but it wouldn't surprise me if we can see the US dollar get much weaker back down to $100. Which would be crazy for something like Euro USD. Look at that, spike it out. These highs here. I know someone asked about Euro USD yesterday, and I said, be very careful trading it because you're going to get some aggressive ranges. That's pretty much what you did. You pretty much ranged a lot. You're very aggressive price action. Why? Because you're at weekly resistance. So this is the time where you want to be in. You don't want to start forcing once you started grabbing the highs. Which is let's have a look at the pound. What's the pound up to? It's nice just to have an overall look at all markets sometimes. Tapped into 1.3. Get rid of some of these levels. Again, 1.3 is absolutely huge. What's the Australian dollar up to? Wow, this is we were talking about this. Who was talking about this? We were talking about Australian dollar back here at the start of February, saying how we were coming into some major historical levels. Look at the bounce you're already getting. Look at that bounce. That's huge. Absolutely huge. 15-minute on Goldie, guys, still creating a bit of a range. Whilst we're waiting for Goldie, I think we should just admire this for a little bit longer. What's oil been up to? Has oil still been ripping lower? Yeah, wow, look at that. Oil broke back below 70. Back below 70s, bam, straight down to 65s. Huge. If anyone wants to send in over any charts, feel free to send them over. You guys on Zoom, send over any wins, losses, anything like that. Use this time to learn, because Goldie is looking very choppy. Which, you know, you're not going to stay in this range all day. You just got to be patient for it, though. Do we have news today? What have we got? Consumer sentiment, 2 p.m. London time. Yeah, scared to drink, so I don't want to ruin my beautiful XEO. Get screenshots every morning before the day starts, just in case. USD yen, yep, we can have a look. USD yen. How would I look at this in a while? Let's just have a quick look at the yen futures. Yen futures. Again. Okay. Major resistance on the yen futures. After having a very, very nice run up to start the year. Wouldn't be surprised to start seeing some yen weakness. You've been on a very nice, trend line push up. Wouldn't be too crazy to start to see the yen maybe sell off a little bit more and tap into some deeper areas. But if the US dollar's continuing to get weaker, then the yen should continue going up. So it all depends on the fundamentals of this. But just as a technical outlook, to me, the yen looks like it can gain some weakness and come down and fake out of this trend line and retest some deeper levels. So if we have a look at USD yen, let's get rid of all this. Let's get rid of all this crap. You can see very similar, just the inverse. You have been on this beautiful push down, and to me, this looks too nice of a push down that it might be time to come up and fake out of this trend line a little bit and spike up a little bit higher. You can kind of see yesterday, you grab lows, held support. So you're very likely going to come up and fill in Wednesday's wick, which if you drop down for just an intraday outlook, here's your liquidity level. Any rejections from here, you're very likely to get a lot of people trying to jump in shorts. But great, you can jump in some longs. So if you start to see some rejections from this area, as an intraday outlook, I'd be looking for yen to come up and grab these highs and come and target this trend line and much higher as well. For me personally, I wouldn't be looking for any downside on USD yen. You've grabbed lows, you've broken out very nicely. If anything, buys yesterday were very nice. Well, even today here in Asia, grab lows ripped up. So any pullbacks, I would continue buying the yen all the way back up into here actually. There's a very high chance if you're going to grab these highs, you're also going to grab these highs. So I would just be looking at that high there. Wow, look at Goldie, guys. Look at Goldie. Look at this 30-minute. People were getting chopped up left, right, and center here. Bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish. Be very, very careful in here, guys. I'm the same as you guys. I didn't get this rip up yesterday, and I would love to get a trade here today. But what I won't do is just trade this range for the sake of it. It's a very, very aggressive range. A very, very aggressive range. Oh man, it's nice being here in Europe and trading London at a normal time. It's only 8:25 a.m. here, and London's just getting started. Took the 4-hour lows. Yeah, it's huge, man. So you came all the way back up. Looked like the 4 hours going to flip bullish. Straight back down. Like, I mean, I look at this chart and it does look like, it is time to pull back, but I just know how gold is at previously at all-time highs. It's just not one to try and trade against. Yeah, it's the best, Brad. There's nothing nicer than waking up first thing in the morning and jumping straight on the charts. You got to get up pretty early. Like I've been getting up at like 6:30, but it's nice, man. I like it. I like getting up this early and jumping on the charts. And then you kind of got your whole day to do whatever you want. And sometimes watch New York if you want to, or like even here, I was like yesterday, I was like, I don't know, 12 p.m. And I was like, man, I've already looked at the charts in London and New York hasn't even started. So yeah, it's very nice, man. Very, very nice. Yep, good shout, Sid. Smart move, man. Very smart move. Smart move, bro. Be doing the same soon as well. I really want to get these rips up. Oh, nice, nice, George. 2:30 in Cambodia. That's a good time as well. 2:30 is a very good time, man. You can catch what, Asia, London, and New York. Is that same time as Bali or? No, hour behind Bali. Yeah, nice, man. That's cool. That's a good time zone. Cambodia. I've never been to Cambodia. That looks pretty nice. Same as here in Thailand. Yeah, nice, Jimmy. Nice. Whereabouts in Thailand are you, Jimmy? Yeah, Cambodia looks cool. I've never been. Wow. 3:30 a.m. New York time. On the grind, man. On the grind. 100%, George. I've been wanting to do one there for a while, man. I'm just trying to find the place in a good villa. I wanted to do the one in June there. Yeah, I just couldn't find a villa big enough for all of us. Currently in Chiang Mai. Nice, Jimmy. Nice. Some of the community guys are going to be there soon as well. Yeah, definitely, Bradley. Send them over, man. 100%. You guys find any good villas that could fit a retreat, send them over. I'd love to do one in Thailand again. But yeah, Cambodia looks cool. Very nice. Yeah, send them to me over on Discord, man. What we got for next week? It'll be interesting to see what New York does at these all-time highs. I was surprised to not see London buying this up. I mean, you still could, but at any pullback, I think most people will be trying to buy this higher. What we got next week? Retail sales, FOMC. You got a big week next week as well. Yeah, I've heard of that one. I think, man. I think I've heard that place. That's my house. That's my second home. Yeah, very, very tough range, man. Very, very tough range. Yeah, I agree with myself. It's a very, very nice time zone. Oh yeah, true. Sian. Yeah, we can use Sian's apartment for the next retreat. Well, I mean, so far we have been bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish. So I think it's time we're going to see a bullish. I mean, look at the hourly though. This is, I know it's crazy to look for longs here because it's so range bound, but to me, I do like buys on this hourly. Like you mentioned, you know, you're at the 4-hour lows, the hourlies at major support, you're at all-time highs. Like, I really like this area for longs. That's the reason I'm not really interested in any sells. I mean, 15 is not too bad. Let me see, I had that 30 minutes to close. Not the best, but the 15 is not, like, that's not a bad close. It's really not a bad close. You just grab the lows again. Held the support. What will the stops be? I'm not taking this, I'm just having a look. 34 tick stop loss. Management around 60. You could probably look to get out if you don't actually drive. Soon. Could have it soon, guys. Give me 2 seconds, guys. This looks very similar to this. If I'm gonna get, to be honest, I do actually like these buys here. It's certainly not the cleanest, so I'll be honest, if I am going to trade today, I'm gonna be trading micros. I'm not gonna trade a full contract here today, it just doesn't make much sense. But if I do want to take a stab at these longs just to give it a shot, yeah, I'll trade micros. I like this hourly. You know, look at the hourly, you're grabbing lows, holding support. Is it the cleanest on the lower time frame? Definitely not. Is it completely invalid on like the hourly and higher? Yeah, I think so. You're at all-time highs, you're grabbing previous 4-hour lows, you're grabbing hourly lows, you're holding support. The only thing is, it's a very tough range, so does it make sense for me to use my normal risk? Not really. First time watcher here, appreciate tuning in, man. Let's see if we can get some trades here, hopefully. Haven't taken anything just yet, but we'll see if we can get some trades. So potential 5-minute closure, grab some lows, and I can give it some breathing room as well. You know, what's that? About 32 tick stop loss, which at half risk is going to be $150. And I can manage if you start getting like back below here as well. So if you guys are trading a fresh combine or a new funded account, but you don't really like the price action, just observe. You don't have to take it just because I'm taking it. Do your own due diligence. If I take it, I am accepting that it is a riskier trade, but I like it based on the higher time frame. Lower time frame, definitely not the cleanest, but on the higher time frame, that hourly could flip bullish, and you look back and go, oh, that was actually really nice. You're holding support massively, you're grabbing lows. That's my thought process here. My thought process is you're grabbing the lows, you're holding support, and you're at all-time highs. And, there's the possibility just for price to create this sort of, same as yesterday, head and shoulders. Before either ripping higher or potentially coming lower. But to me, this level looks like a very nice level to target, regardless of what you do up there. Let's have a look. 15, I'm gonna come down, let's see, 14 seconds again. So if we come down and grab the lows, I'll look for some longs. Strategy, I traded liquidity. I trade all liquidity. I'm gonna change to. I'm changing my trade, my chart to MGC. I'm gonna trade micros here today. I'm gonna trade some micros. I want to see us come down and grab some lows. I'm not in here. Either grab some 5-minute lows, or I'll take the next 15. I'll just take I'll probably take about 5 micros. So I'll do half of a normal contract. Trade about 5 micros. So hard stop will be like somewhere around here for about 31. But to be honest, if we start closing aggressively back below here, I'll probably get out like maybe -8 full ticks. It is riskier though. It is much riskier. That's the reason I'm not going to go to full. 15's kind of holding. Although you broke below, you broke straight back above. You rejected, you re-grabbed the lows, you held support. Come on, body, come down a little bit though. What was that on the futures? Yeah, about 37 is the lows. You trade futures? Yeah, I trade on my top step accounts here this morning, man. Analyze on the currency and execute on the futures. All I want to see here is price literally just come down, tap in some 5-minute lows, and then I'm going to look to get long. Whether it taps into this low or the current low, we'll see. Yeah, the last 3 hours of wicks are nuts. They're crazy. But like they're quite nice looking back though. Like, you know, if this flips from here, like I think we'll look back and go, wow, that was actually a really nice level of support. It just looks like this is an extra, like usually this is enough, or sometimes even this is enough. You grab the lows, you close bullish, like that's enough to buy here. You come down and grab the lows this many times, I'm like, wow, this could be an extra liquidity grab, and you could really have a good push from here. When was the last time we did that? Like kind of here, you know, like before this was a massive wick rejection and a rip, you know, this was a massive bearish candle. And you would have been watching this live and go, wow, hell no, I'm not going to be buying against that. But before you know it, the wick's all the way back up and then has the push. So that's what I'm kind of trying to understand here. I'm trying to see that this could be some very nice grabs of the lows and you could start to push. We might start pushing from here as well. Uh, 15, probably, yeah, flipping nicely now as well. Probably should have been that flip already. But still, as nice as it may look, I still will only be using micros. If we get an instant bottom wick on this next 5, I'm going to look see if we get these buys. Buy into the 15 close. May just come down for here. Alright, let's see. Coming down for an instant bottom wick here, Goldie. Gold, hello. Is gold awake? I don't think you'll come down this low now. Well, that would be, if we drag this up a little bit, where could be the new management level? Probably here. I'm taking a little buy here, guys. I'm taking a very small buy here. I will manage somewhere around here. Like I say, I'm only going in a half risk. I'm going in half risk here, guys. It doesn't really make too much sense for me to go in this at a full risk. And I'll be managing aggressively, but I want to see if we can actually start driving from here. But I'm trading half of my normal size, because it is a riskier entry. But to me, it's still nice to take a stab at some longs. I want to see the 15 close nice and bullish and actually hold above. Look at the 15. Clear all this up for a second. Grab lows, held support. I want to see this 15 close nice and bullish. So I'm buying into the last 5 of the 15 to flip bullish to give this a nice 15 close. If you don't get a nice 15 close and the 5-minute close is bearish, that's fine, I can look to manage. But I'm buying into the last 5 of the 15, anticipating that this is actually going to close above these areas. And if it doesn't, that's fine, I'll manage. Like any closure back below here, I'll get out like -3 ticks or something. Yeah, gold's at the all-time highs. And you're very likely going to see 3,000 soon. Very, very likely going to see 3,000. Maybe not today. Who knows? but soon, I would imagine. But entry on the futures is at 98.2. I'm only in it for 5 micros. Minus $20. My hard stop on the futures is at 2995.1. I'll get out way before that, but that's just a safety net. What if I trading gold over NQ? I just feel like it's much more consistent in the way that it moves, man. I just like the way it moves more. And it moves good in my time zones as well. Moves good in a London session, Asia, New York, I can trade it in every session. Whereas, NASDAQ, you never really, sometimes you do get good volume in London, but you're never guaranteed. Whereas gold moves very, very well in almost every session. But more importantly, I just love how consistent gold actually is. I find gold super consistent. It follows my liquidity strategy very, very well. So 5-minute close bearish here, guys. I'll probably cut out like minus 20 ticks maybe. Sorry, $20.
Apparently you can get to Pompeii from here on a 1 hour time on speed train.
Oh really?
Yeah.
We can have a look. Look at this 5 minutes. So this is the level that I want to see held. Futures, I am minus $38, which I think I'll be alright. Futures is only minus, $8. Sorry, 8 ticks. Coming down, grab the previous 5-minute lows now, which is what I wanted to see. The futures could come down and hold about 2997. It's like a sort of, not the cleanest, but it's a sort of inverse head and shoulders. How was the 15? 15 close, not the worst, not the best, not the worst. Not a terrible close. As soon as you start re-grabbing the previous 15 highs, you can probably manage soon as well. It's gonna be a trade where you have to give it a little breathing room. It's not just gonna rip. You got to give it a little breathing room. I'd love it if it just ripped, but unfortunately not. 30-minute, let me see, let's see. Yeah, well, that's the thing. I need to see this 30 actually break this resistance, because this trade is based off the hourly. My trade is based off the hourly grab and lows and hold and major support for price to come up into these regions. So I need to see this next 30 actually close above this level. If you don't close above, then I will get out. I want to see this hourly actually start to flip bullish and tap into these regions. So this next 15 and 30 have to actually close bullish for me. If you don't close bullish, then you can get out. But it's not looking too bad. Let me set low here. Just very slow, very, very slow. I'm risking like, if price gets back below here, I'm risking like $100, so. If you squeeze back into that head and shoulders, $200-300, even at 0.5 is good. Yeah, I would, Brad. Yeah, I'd wait for the 30 close, man. I'll be seeing that 30 close. Well, if I wasn't, I wouldn't even be watching this current 30, to be honest. Based on how messy it's been. Futures is holding up, currency squeezing down. If I wasn't on here, I would literally would look at this thing and go, nah. Nah, look at it. I'm just trying to take a stab at potentially getting in before the actual 30 close. That's why I'm only going in half risk. Like I'm only I'm minus $28 here. Yeah, 100% Luke. I agree, man. I agree. That's the only thing I do like here. The hourly is the only time frame I actually like here. You grab in major lows, you're holding massive support. You're at huge 4-hour levels as well. Look at the 4-hour, major 4-hour support. But also major resistance as well. We can't ignore that. You got to see it from both sides. This is why it's a little bit range bound. But I just look at this hourly and I go, if this flips bullish, it's going to look very obvious. But it's got 10 minutes to show me something. 10 minutes. Which, you know, if it does all of a sudden start breaking out, you can add in your second position, which would end up giving you a full position once it's more confirmed. Yeah, futures is not even moving. Futures is literally not even moving. My entry is actually much nicer on the futures. It's like around here. What's my futures is minus 4 ticks. Futures is minus 4 ticks. What's the currency? Yeah, pretty much the same. Not the worst 5-minute close, not bad. Grab the lows, holding support. You guys on YouTube, drop a little like for the stream. See if this trade's gonna hit or not. It's got 10 minutes to show me something. The sun's coming out here in Rome, so it's a good sign. Where's the volume, Goldie? Where's the volume? Nice one, Brad. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. If we, well, what are we on? If we hit like probably 50, I would imagine there's a very high chance gold will hit new all-time highs. There's a very high chance. And I don't make the rules either. But if we do hit at least, I'd say 50 likes, yeah, you'll probably see gold hit new highs. What's so funny? See, gold just pulled back. Who unliked the video? Did someone just unlike? Someone unliked and gold just pulled back. Have you liked it? What, whether to buy gold? Ask ChatGPT to buy gold? Oh. thought you meant what to do about my trade. Ask ChatGPT if it's a good trade.
That's financial advice.
ChatGPT does give financial advice sometimes, actually.
It's letters coming in.
Mm. Ask ChatGPT, should I hold my gold buys?
Did you go there last month?
No. See, who liked gold's going higher? Look, 39 likes. 46, look, gold's just pushed. I don't know what you want me to say. Yeah, open up 49 other accounts, good man. Yeah, if we smash it, well, yeah, gold will hit all-time highs, easy, guaranteed. How do I share this with you guys on Zoom? What the hell's this? Yeah, hodl for sure. Hodl to all-time highs. But this starts to flip bullish. It's going to do what we said. With this hourly could actually start to look really nice. This is what this whole trade's based off. We're basically in at the hourly flip, which is actually kind of nice. But if it pushes, don't say to yourself, oh man, I should have entered full. It's like, no, it didn't make sense just yet. If we start breaking out on the hourly and actually get a good hourly close, well then we could actually enter in our second position. Let's have a look over here. Yeah, hodl Mikey, absolutely. $22, should we lock it in? That's a couple of coffees here in Rome. What's so funny? That could get me, how many coffees could $22 US get me?
Depends where you're on.
We're in Rome. When in Rome. 22 espressos, that's a lot of espressos. $27 times 4 actually. Oh, that can be a lot of espressos. 108. Oh, €1. I don't know about that. I've never found €1. That give me 108 espressos. Wow, that's a lot of espressos. 5 minutes to this hour is going to close, guys. 5 minutes. 15 Nazi grangs. That's a lot of Nazi grangs. Fucking hell. I've never tried it, man. I've never tried it. Come on, Goldie, just push. Give us the volume. Yes, please. We can't find what to do?
I don't know what we want to do today. It's already 9 AM. ChatGPT said we need to start at 8 AM.
But gold's about to hit all-time highs.
So I'm fasting this morning. Because of gold.
Yep. What? Excuse you? I'm ready. I'm waiting for you. Come on, Goldie. Is that a genuine question? 16 Nazi grams, you go to hospital. many could I get now? 268, wow. Yeah, we need the likes, that's what it is, man. That's what it is. Currently up 8 90 grinds. Yeah, that's how I want you guys to start talking in instead of percentages, ticks or money, talk in terms of Nazi grinds. That's how you measure your performance as a trader. That's how the pros do it. Ticks, not bad. As soon as we tap into these highs, that's where I would actually look to manage. No. Yeah, no. There is no best broker. I don't know. People always ask that question, what's the best broker? There is no best broker. Just Google good brokers, look at the reviews. If it's good, cool. Doesn't matter if you're wherever you're from. But there's no such thing as a best broker. Just use a good one that's got good reviews. I personally do not recommend brokers, but just look at the reviews, see if it's good, try it out. Yeah, 100%. Coffee and brown ranges from 20 euros around the Colosseum or 152 bucks. Yeah, literally. It's the same as Milan. Milan was crazy. There you go, now Goldie's pushing. Count my stop loss at Bintangs or Samikas in the fridge. There you go, now Goldie's pushing. This is what I wanted to see, guys. This is why I said this hourly is what this trade was based off. Look at the hourly, rip and lows holding support. Although the 30-minute was an absolute shit show, that's why it wasn't worth going full risk. The hourly is what this trade was based off. And we're currently hitting 27 ticks. 27 ticks. How is the hourly on the currency? Yeah, very nice. Coming down for an instant bottom wick. If you want a second entry, you can take it on the flip. And plus, you're just gonna hold it at either break even or them highs. I'm mainly looking around like here. I'm looking around here. That's all right. It was the likes, 100%. His boss, beauty, yeah, good man. Good job if you guys got it. I'm still in it. It's not really worth securing for me because I think it's Ali's going to flip bullish, come much higher. You hit around about 27-ish ticks though, depending on your entry, which is nice. But with the hourly closing the way it did, like I'm happy with this. Grab the lows, close nice and bullish, coming down for an instant bottom wick. Like if this can flip, I mean it could just have a massive fake out, but if it can flip, I don't really want to see it come all the way down here though. I'd like to see it hold pretty much here and start to flip from here. Which when it does flip, you can bring in your stop loss like, much lower. But if it comes down to my entry region, I will probably look to cut a break even. I'm not putting my stops to break even just in case it spikes it, but if it does start, aggressively closing below like here, I'll probably take the break even. But the hourly was nice. That's why I kind of like to hold it. 30-minute broke back above, coming down for an instant bottom wick. Kind of holding these areas here as well. As soon as this does flip, if it can flip, you could have a really nice drive. If it can't flip, you'll probably just continue to range. But you just got to accept that. Doesn't really matter. Where's my entry on the currency? Yeah, around like here. What did you hit on the currency? About, yeah, similar, about 25. I mean, I look at these lows in the current, these highs and go, well, that's pretty easy target there. I just have to shoot off soon, so I can't sit here and watch the whole entire thing, unfortunately. But I'll watch it for a couple more minutes. If it gets pulled to break even, cracking into the one, call it a weekend. Yeah, good shout, man. Probably a good shout. Pretty aggressive push back down here. The currency did grab the highs, the futures did grab these highs here, but the currency still hasn't, so I still think they're a nice target. But if it comes down to my break even, yeah, I'll probably just close. You probably get re-entries, but I'm not really, I can't sit here and watch the whole entire next hour, so we shall see. But the main target is these areas here, guys. That's that inverse head and shoulders area. You could come up and break new all-time highs as well, but just as an intraday scalp, that's good enough of a target. Are you using that one? That big one? Owley trying to flip bullish there, guys. Yeah, look at the Owley. Came down for that instant bottom wick. That was your re-entry point at these zones. So now if we can flip bullish, let's see if we get a nice drive. Depending on what contract size you took it, you're up like 30 ticks here. 30 tickaroonies. Let me just set the alert on the currency. Yeah, so this is the level. As soon as you tap into here on the currency, it'd be my management point. If not, just exit, to be honest. That was a nice little morning star there on the 5 minute as well. As soon as that broke out, that can be a stop. Came down, grabbed lows, held support. Very nice. Shouldn't need to come any way down anymore. Well, currency's hitting highs. Alright, I'm closing it there, guys. I'm locking it in. You could flip much higher, but I'm going to go out and enjoy the day here, guys. So that was a pretty decent play. You could easily come for the highs, like I say, but for me personally, guys, I can't sit here for the next half an hour and watch it. So I'm happy just to lock it in. So it took about what did I get? $170. About 170 times by 4, about $680 US. Not bad. I will take it. If you guys did get it, well done. Pretty decent trade. It's like about 43-ish ticks, which was very, very nice. So I'm happy to end a pretty interesting week off with that trade. Like I say, if you guys are able to watch it, there's a high chance you're going to rip all-time highs. I just can't sit here and watch it or manage all my top steps on the go. So I'm happy, like I say, just to just to lock it in. So you guys on Zoom, I'm out for the rest of the day. Like I say, my mum has flown over. Oh, where are we? Has flown over to Rome. So I'm gonna go out and enjoy the rest of the day. If you guys do trade New York, trade it safe. There is news later on as well. But yeah, for me personally, I'm happy to lock it in and call it there. If you guys did get it, well done. You guys on Zoom, have a fantastic weekend. I'll probably still speak to you guys throughout the rest of the day as well. But trade safe the rest of the day. Gold's in some pretty big ranges. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers, guys. Bye. Bye. Right, YouTube guys, where's the camera gone? Where are we? What's going on? Where are we? There we are. Oh, we're going again. All right, yeah, cool, beautiful. All right, YouTube guys, I appreciate you guys taking time to tune in. It's a very nice, like 43 plus tick move there, which was a good move, just to get half risk. But yeah, ended up playing out very well. Like I say, there's a high chance if you do have runners that you will hit new all-time highs here on gold. We're coming into that very, very big head and shoulders. So like I say, for me, I'm gonna take my 680 plus US dollars, lock in the date and then go enjoy Rome. So I appreciate you guys taking time to tune in. I'll see you guys same time again next week. Trade safe, it's Friday, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.